Hi friends, welcome to Active Self-Protection Extra. On today's Sunday gear review, I want to talk a little bit about the Cloud Defensive Optimized Weapon Light, OWL, the OWL. Big Tech's Ordnance is my go-to source for accessories for all your defensive and competition firearms. They have great holsters with accessories for concealment and ship fast at great prices. I'm a proud customer and recommend them without hesitation. Hey, go thank Big Tech's for sponsoring these Sunday gear reviews. Would you go thank Ike and Maddie and the rest of their crew, Chris, incredible people. You can pick one of these up there if you want, though full disclosure, I did not buy this one on Big Tech's. The men at Cloud Defensive sent it to me for a review. So I'm not compensated other than that. They sent me this guy. I don't know, man, maybe you give me a comment. What do you think we should do? Should we give this light away? Should we use it as a prize for some kind of contest, maybe a shooting contest or something? What would you do with it? You let me know. So I'm not paid for this. They don't send me money, though I think they make a quality product. Let's talk about this one. I'm gonna tip my hat up front. I really like the optimized weapon light. I think that it's a really good option for a couple of reasons. The two biggest reasons that I really like it. Number one, has about a 50,000 candela head on it and a fairly good throw. This is not going to be the kind of light that will throw out to 350, 400 yards. So if you were looking for something, you know, like a mod light with an 18650 with an OKW head that throws out there 70,000 candela or something, this ain't it. It's a 50,000 candela head, but it's a very warm light. I'll show it to you in a minute. But that really warm light is really helpful. It really goes through photonic barriers, including the smoke from your rifle, pretty well. Second thing I love, no cabling, right? Everything is right here. The light mounts right to this Picatinny rail. And one of the cool little features is you pop the tail cap off and you actually mount it using the tail cap. You don't need any tools whatsoever to mount this light. You get it set up on here, crank it down with the back of the tail cap, because the back of the tail cap, let's see if I can get you to see it. The back here of the tail cap is the same size as the screw here, which is kind of a hex head. And so you just screw it on with that, screw it down nice and tight, and it's good to go. It's reversible. I have it set right now on the left side of the gun because I am left-handed, but the pressure pads here on the light, it's obviously ambidextrous and it's dual. So the back part of the light here is a temporary. Here on the front is clicky, and so clicky on, clicky off, or temporary on the back. And so I think it's a very simple light to use. I think that it's very versatile. If you're just looking to put something on your pick rail and not mess with it anymore, I think this is a really good choice. Now, I think the obvious downside here is that it doesn't have, blazing candela. I think for most people, for the vast majority of instances, it doesn't have 70 or 80,000 candela, but 50,000 candela is a boatload of candela too, to be quite honest with you. Probably more than enough light, and I really like the warm LED. Let me show it to you. I'm gonna give you a point of reference here. That is what my OKW head looks like. It's a beautiful light and really good illuminating what's out there downrange, which we've just set an ASP target out there at 25 yards, just so you can kind of see it. So that's pretty good right there. And I'm standing right next to the camera here, and that's the kind of light that you get out of the optimized weapon light. I'm just using the temporary feature. And one of the things that you can see, it's not quite as bright, it's not quite as crisp out there, but man, you can see it so well. And I'll show you what happens with the with gunshots. Okay, I'm gonna use my handheld here so you can see that. And what I really want you to, let me see if I can see that. What I really want you to see here is, I'm gonna illuminate that, and then I'm just gonna put a shot or two in that direction. I just wanna kind of feel what it does in terms of I'm actually shooting just to the left of the target, and you can see kind of the light kind of slice through that a little bit. Pretty good. Now here we are on this, so we can kind of see it out the side there. And I can actually see through it a little bit better, I feel like. I've got a little bit better visibility through it. And that warmer light helps that just a little, though I guess it's pretty subjective. Price on this guy, if you go to a Big Tech's, you get it in black like this, 400 bucks, not cheap, high-end stuff. So, I mean, obviously, if you're on a tighter budget, this is gonna be difficult. You're rocking an HK rifle or something like that, put a decent light on the gun. Would I recommend this over, say, a Mod Light 18650 or over even Cloud Defensive's Rain? I think for a simple solution that you don't have cabling and stuff like that, it's just a simple, easy to get, all in one, you know, a very kind of easy to put on your gun and not worry about it. Don't need no tools or nothing like that. I think it's a pretty good choice. I don't think it's an end-all be-all. I mean, of course, I'd rather have, you know, a 11 gajillion Candela if I could, but I think it's one that, because it's so easy to configure the way you want, so easy to put on the rifle, nice warm light, I think that it's worth considering. So, I mean, might be worth your consideration. Hope it helps you.